I was talking to somebody and they couldn't believe in the Bible because they felt that it had been through too many hands.
So that's actually false.
Well, the argument
But-
was if King James didn't like this, this, and this, then maybe he left it out. How am I supposed to believe that a book that's supposedly 2,000 years old, everything in it has been untouched and is 100% true?
What I would say to somebody who says that, go to YouTube and type in Daniel Wallace, who's the world's leading authority on this. Daniel Wallace is what we have now, what they wrote then. He's a New Testament textual critic. His job is to make sure that what we have now is what they wrote back then. Listen from the world's leading scholar on the issue and tell me what you think after. We have a wealth, an embarrassment of riches. In fact, you're talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls. The King James translation is based on a family of texts that come after the first century. Whereas now, later translations like the New Living Translation, the ESV, the NIV, they're coming from a family of texts that go back earlier than the family of texts that the King James was written from. They believe that these sources go back within 5 years of the life, death, resurrection of Jesus. When it comes to ancient writing, these are the earliest writings in terms of how close the writing is to the actual events of all ancient literature. You believe something that was written about Alexander the Great, it was written 350 to 400 years after the guy died. Jesus, we got it within the first 5 years. So when they talk about, oh, it passed through this guy's hands and that guy's hands, when you actually look at the data, it really didn't. Because most of the stuff that you're getting from the ancient world comes hundreds of years after, and 100 years after is considered early. That's how close the New Testament is. It's all happening within the first century, and some passages they track back to creeds or to certain formulations that were within the first 5 years of the life, death, resurrection of Jesus. That's wild to me. Wild that even the historical data is on our side.